are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Are you ready to go beyond? Welcome to my show, Go Beyond. I'm your host, Jordana Foster. Each week, I will be showing you how to go beyond your limiting beliefs to take you and your business to the next level. If you're ready to redefine, recommit, reset, and re-engage yourself, this is the time, this is the place. Go beyond. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Go Beyond. I'm your host, Jordana Foster. As you can tell, I'm doing my show virtually from my home, in the comfort of my home, and I hope that you are all in your homes and you are all safe and sound and well. So as a mindset coach, business strategist, and motivational speaker with the John Maxwell team, I am passionate about helping entrepreneurs and businesses and individuals and organizations to get unstuck. Can you relate to that right now? To get unstuck and to get very clear on what's holding them back from achieving the goals that they have for their life and business. You know, especially now, we need to get clear on that because everything's been disrupted and there's so much uncertainty right now. And so to have somebody like me, a coach and a mentor, to give you a different perspective is so important. And I'm going to go more into that as we go on with the show. I'm just very grateful to be here with you, and I have so much to share. So from mindset shift workshops that are virtual, of course, to virtual masterminds and virtual corporate training programs for business professionals looking to up-level their performance. I also am facilitating a new mastermind, which is leading through crisis, and that helps with businesses that need to really understand how to lead through these uncertain times, to value the people in their organization, and most importantly, to face difficulties head on, not to go around it, but to go through it, and to have a voice that everybody can understand and it resonates with your team. To adopt a successful thinking habit or several habits to help you not get through the crisis, but to help you and your team grow through the process. I also am all about helping not only to help up-level performance, but to help communicate more effectively, because now more than ever, growing your communication skills, increasing how you are connecting with people, not just on the surface, but on a much deeper level, is pivotal, not just personally, but for our businesses that are changing and have changed and are continuing to change and evolve. And you need to as well. So now more than ever, having a thinking partner, accountability partner, a business coach and mentor to help walk you through and guide you through these uncharted waters, to help you think creatively and strategically, you know, and to help you communicate with your team and your coworkers and also your clients that you have and the clients that you're trying to get, your potential clients. It's not a luxury anymore. It's a necessity. And I would love to be able to have the opportunity to help walk you through this and talk to you about your challenges and what you're facing right now. It's scary. It's very uncertain. It's very trying. And to help you walk through this new landscape, business landscape that we're all struggling with, and how best to communicate, again, so important. So contact me for a discovery session at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com. You can like and message me on Facebook at readysetgobeyond, or you can contact me on my website at johnmaxwellgroup.com/Jordana Foster, taking you from where you are right now to where you want to be in your life and your business. Now is the time for you to go beyond. So I just want to, talk with you and give you some helpful tools and strategies and help hopefully uplift you in this very difficult and trying time that we're all experiencing. Just because we are physically apart doesn't mean that we can't connect. And I know I'm a very, we're social beings. Human beings are social beings. And to be in front of each other, and we're missing that connection and the hugs and the handshakes. But I want you to know that this new normal, this new reality, we can get through this and we can grow through this and get better through this. So don't be afraid with this new technology of how it's going to look and how you're going to appear. You just have to keep doing it. You have to plug in. You have to get involved. You need to stay connected. You can't go dark. Your business can't go dark. That's why I'm here and I have this show. And I welcome you. If you have a business, a product, a service, a brand, give me a call because you need to get out there. And this show is the way to do it. It's not just for South Florida because if your business is only in South Florida, that's amazing. And we can reach all of that and grow your brand awareness and visibility. But I want to tell you that you can't just you can't wait until things get better to make some changes and adjustments. Now is the time. And again, I would love to be able to navigate you through this. I have sponsors on my show also. Let's get you out there. Let's have your message told in a compelling way and get the visibility out there. And let's talk about what needs to be shifted. You need to shift. You need to adapt. You need to change. We all do. I'm adapting and changing every day. I'm not just telling my clients how to do that. I'm walking the walk and talking the talk. So do you. You need to do that. So, we're feeling so isolated, but we don't need to feel isolated. We just need to plug in. And you need to have networking and all these different opportunities and to be on a show and to have a coach or a mentor who is going to really be an accountability partner for you. It's so important. I'll tell you what else is important. Conversations, okay? What conversations are you having right now? Okay, it can't just be about this pandemic and the crisis and how we're feeling. That's important, but we have to go beyond that conversation. And it needs to be the conversations that you're having with your family, on a deeper level, and feeling so grateful for what you have and your friendships, okay? And yes, you can't go out for happy hours and everything, but have a virtual one and talk about what you're all going through and lift each other up. It's also about having a mentor or a coach for the support and to not only just hear about what's going wrong, but what could be going right. It's about acknowledging what's happening now in this world, but then moving past that to talk about, okay, if you've been furloughed or you lost your job or you have anxiety and you're feeling all of these emotions that we all are in lots of different ways and to different degrees, because we're all experiencing things in a different way, but we're all going through this together, right? Well, to have somebody to bounce things off of and to not let you stay in that place for too long is so important, because this is the time where you need to pour into yourself. So, these conversations are so important because it gives you perspective and insight that you might not ordinarily have. Okay. And so many of us are at a crossroads right now, and we really need to decide what that next move is and what that's going to be. It's a time of assessment and it's a time of reflection. But aside from all of that, it's a time of taking action. It's not about waiting or wishing or hoping. It's about what you can do right now. What steps? They don't need to be huge steps, but what steps can you take right now? Okay? The smallest of steps can have the biggest impact in our lives and business. I want you to ask yourself, if you're not asking yourself, what step can you take today? Each day, take another step that's going to take you closer to where you want to end up out of this. Okay? When will this all be over? There's so many questions, and guess what? We don't know. Nobody knows for sure. It will be over, but it will look different. We have to breathe, okay? Remember to breathe. And we have to stay focused on what we want to be feeling right now. We want to be feeling good right now, okay? And what is it that's going to take? It's going to take you making the effort to get in touch with how you're feeling and what it is that makes you feel good, okay? And I want you to not just read things and plug in, but it's about the application and the execution of it all. So I want you to mind your mind. All right. I want you to mind your thoughts. Be mindful of your thoughts. So important to be aware of them because there's so many that aren't serving you. It's a very difficult time right now, and I am in no way diminishing this, but we're emotionally and physically drained, and we need to recharge ourselves. We need to relight and reignite ourselves. Okay? It's so important to do that. And how do you do that? You can't let your setbacks, look, we all have setbacks. We're all experiencing this, okay, in this crisis that we're all going through. But those setbacks will push us down, but then you need to decide how long you're going to stay down there. Are you going to get up? I certainly hope so. I want to help pull you up. You need to know that those setbacks doesn't mean that you haven't fallen down, but you need to dust yourself off and jump right back up there. And you need to have that setback be a comeback, okay? You can't stay there for too long. You know, people are counting on you to show up. Who's counting on you to show up? You need to think about that. You need to count on you to step up and show up and not count yourself out. It's so important. It's pivotal. Like I said before on all my different shows, motivation is intentional. You can't just expect it to happen. It's not like we're on cruise control and it's just going to kick in. You need to be intentional, whether you're reading a book or you have a coach like me, or you're watching a podcast, listening to a podcast or a show like mine that will inspire you. You need to take the steps necessary. And if you want to be happy, you really have to be happy on purpose. You have to be intentional about being happy. You don't just wake up and you're happy with everything that's going on. I hope you are. But one thing that can help get you there is being grateful. Every morning, have that be part of your routine. I'm all about routines. Have that be part of your routine. And then you will see that will light you up and set you up for the rest of your day when you're grateful for what you do have, not what you don't have, okay? You'll see how the day will unfold because you decide how the day will unfold. You will take charge of that. I want you to focus on what you can do, being deliberate about it. There's a quote by Jim Rohn that says, "It is the set of the sails, not the direction of the wind, that determines which direction we will go." What that means is that there's so much that's beyond our control right now. Oh, thank you so much. But when we realize that we get to determine the direction we're headed in, based on how we set our own sails, that's how we can change our present and our future situation. Are you setting your own sails in the direction that you want to go? Or are you just letting the wind take you? I certainly hope that you're setting your own sails. And I can't believe that I'm already at the halfway mark, but you need to be intentional about your growth. You need to be intentional about being happy. You need to be intentional and on purpose about your growth, your personal growth and your professional growth, now more than ever. This is the time, not waiting until this is over. Doing it now. I'm Jordana Foster with Ready, Set, Go, Beyond. I'm going to have a quick break with my amazing sponsors, and I will be back more with you in a few minutes to share more about how you can go beyond your limiting beliefs and your current circumstances to feel better, to do more, and to be more so that you can get through this and grow through this. I'll see you in just a minute. Thank you so much. Zen Mind Space is a curated experience where healing therapies and science meet. Created by licensed psychologist Dr. Marla Reese, it's an integrative setting where clients receive beneficial holistic treatments and classes such as yoga, meditation, and sound healing all in one place. We customize treatments to address the challenges of modern living and to enhance emotional well-being and quality of life. Experience our Core 4 holistic services: integrative chiropractic, therapeutic massage, Reiki energy healing, and acupuncture. Let us create a plan that works for your health goals and improved wellness. Zen Mind Space, the mindfulness studio for your modern life. High End Beauty is a woman-owned business certified with Eubank and We Connect International, and is your one-stop beauty source for exceptional quality skincare, hair care, cosmetics, and more to accommodate all your needs. Whether you are a professional in the beauty industry or you're simply in search of a specific product to deliver top-quality beauty solutions. High End Beauty is also the founder of Iditude, the first eyes-only skincare line formulated by doctors and dermatologist approved. Contact High End Beauty for your individual consultation, or if you're a beauty brand looking for a quality collaboration. High End Beauty, your one-stop beauty source. Hold on, girl, now. You've been listening to Go Beyond. If you want to be part of the show as a guest, highlighting your business, or you would like more information about the content of the show, email me at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com, or share your thoughts and call me at 888-565-1470. Welcome back to Go Beyond. I'm your host, Jordana Foster, and I want to thank my amazing sponsors, Zen Mindspace, a beautiful integrative setting which focuses on mindfulness and holistic healing practices. And don't we need that? Now, of course, all of their classes are virtual and online, but they make wonderful Mother's Day gifts, so contact them at zenmindspace.com. I would also love to thank High End Beauty, which is your one-stop beauty source for skincare, cosmetics, hair care, and spa. And they have the most amazing products. And for Mother's Day gifts, you can't go wrong. Everything that you want for Mother's Day gifts, please contact highendbeauty.com and they will take care of you. So I want to get back to what we were talking about, because I get so many questions from clients, from friends, about this new normal, this new reality. And I want to tell you that the old way of doing things doesn't exist. We can't do business anymore. We can't do life like that anymore. And we need to make adjustments and pivot, okay? We need to acknowledge what's happening right now in our world. And then we need to know that there are new ways that we can adapt to this. Like I said, you know, so many people are doing things virtually and doing FaceTimes, and it's not the same thing. Like, there were birthday parties, and a friend of mine, they had a parade for her daughter, and for the healthcare workers and the frontliners and all the celebrations. We're doing things from a distance, but that doesn't change our closeness. It's just the proximity that's changed. So we really need to embrace this. So I want to talk about how we are really, there's some things that we really can do. I know everyone's like, well, there's not a lot of things that are beyond our control. So I'm going to tell you a few more things that are going to make you feel really good, that you can work on today and make some changes today to make you feel better. Okay, how does that sound? So the first one is that you can change, adjust, or control your attitude. How are you showing up? How are you showing up in your Zooms or your FaceTimes, or if you're doing conference calls for your family? You know, your clients can hear it in your voice. Your team can hear it. I have so many clients that talk to me about how they're supposed to communicate now that it's all remote. And I want to tell you, I even have a DISC certification. It's a behavioral and personality assessment that helps you understand how you can reach people in a deeper way, to talk to them on their level. And it's really important to be able to understand where people are and meet them where they are. As managers and leaders and business owners and family members, we need to work on our communication now more than ever. And I would love to be able to help you do that. Communication is essential. That's where relationships get deeply rooted. That's where everything stems from. So if you're not communicating effectively, and if you can't feel my passion, I'm not communicating this effectively. And I know that's one of the things that comes through from these, radio waves and the frequency of the show. That's incredible. The second thing is that you can control what you're learning, what you're plugged into. What are you reading? I want you to read a book a month. What are you reading? I have lots of books that I do study guides for and teaching sessions for, trainings on. You need to not just read, but it's the application of it. Okay? Once you get that information, what are you doing with it? You're just getting it just to get it. Might as well not read it. Let it absorb into you and then learn from it and apply it. Okay? The third one is to use your strengths on a daily basis. But you need to know what your strengths are. I hope you do. And if you don't, you need to find out what they are. During this time is a really important time to find that out. We're finding out, we're discovering who we are, right? And we're learning some things about us that maybe when this is all over, we might not want to go back exactly to where we were. We might want to make some adjustments to business and reassessing ourselves and how we're doing life and being fulfilled. So it's really important to know your strengths and know and really discover what fulfills you, what lights you up. As we've learned from this, life is, we don't know how this is all going to happen, and there's so much uncertainty. So you need to control what you can control, and you need to live your life and do the things that you're good at and that you enjoy. Okay, so the next one is you have control over your actions, your effort. You need to wake up and set your alarm, and you need to be in meetings, virtual networking, and connect with people who are lifting you higher. Okay, and be in training so that you're growing and developing your skills and your mindset. You can't just be where you were before this all happened. There are lessons to be learned and growth to happen and things to explore. And we need to, if you need to reinvent yourself and reinvent your business, this is the time to do it. Not after, not later, now, the present. It's a gift. We need to unwrap this now and see how our lives are and how you can do that. And we need to also take control over how many times we smile throughout the day. That's within your control. What are you grateful for? I talked to you about that, being thankful. Okay? Now, it's very important for you to understand that all of that is within your control. You need to feed your focus and what you're really, thank you so much, appreciate it. Makes me feel so good. You need to really starve your distractions. There's so many distractions, the news and other people that might be in your circle. They might not have the energy that you do, or they might be bringing you down. You need to focus on things that are going to lift you up. Okay? You need to starve your distractions and feed your focus and make your focus be things that are going to really lift you up. You need to really realize that in every crisis, which this is, in every crisis, there's an opportunity to grow and improve and do things that you couldn't do before or didn't know that you could. Okay? What opportunities will you seek? What opportunities will you explore? Okay? And I can't believe that I'm running out of time. There's so much I still wanted to share. It's going to have to be on the next one. So I'm a quote girl, and my quote is, we are no longer, when We are no longer able to change a situation. We are challenged to change ourselves. Are you changing yourself? Are you realizing that this is a key time to explore yourself and look at things from a different perspective, from a different lens, and hopefully having someone like me to give you a different perspective? You can't see the picture when you're inside the frame. I would love to be able to help you do that. Okay, so I'm here every Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. live on Facebook at Ready, Set, Go Beyond. I'm also on 95.3 FM, 96.9 FM, 103.9 FM, and 1470 AM. And I want to tell you that this is the time that you need to invest in your own personal growth and development, in your mindset, to take a deep breath and really connect and communicate and grow yourself. I want you all to stay safe. I want you to stay positive. I want you to be motivated. I want you to be well. And I want you to take care of yourself and not wait to go beyond. I want you to do what you need to do, those small steps. You can contact me at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com. You can like and message me on Facebook at Ready, Set, Go Beyond. And you can contact me for a discovery session or to find out about my masterminds and training and leading through crisis at johnmaxwellgroup.com/Jordana Foster. It's been my pleasure being here tonight to kind of pour into you and motivate you and lift you up. We need this now more than ever. I hope you all have a good night and think about what you can do to go beyond. Thank you so much. Good night. Jordana. Thank you for watching Go Beyond. Tune in next week as we continue to explore effective ways to help you go beyond your limiting beliefs to unlock your true potential to thrive personally and professionally. Learn how to take you and your business to the next level. Contact me at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com. Like and share my video, because sharing is caring. Contact me at 305-753-6758 or go to my website at readysetgobeyond.com.